Hola, avui estem aquí amb l'Ahmad Algohbary, és un periodista del Iemen, és un periodista freelance que ha estat treballant des de que la guerra va començar al seu país l'any 2015. Ha publicat alguns articles a mitjans tan importants com Al Jazeera, The Guardian o el New York Times, amb el que ha col·laborat amb altres periodistes, i també ha fet un documental en 360, molt interessant per cert, que el recomano veure, que es diu Terror from the Skies, que li van arribar a donar un premi i el van projectar a la seu de les Nacions Unides. Hello, Ahmad. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
Personally, why do you think the war started in your country?
You know, when the Houthis, they are a group, controlled the capital Sana'a, take over the capital Sana'a and other cities, Saudi-led coalition started its war in 2015 against this group. They said that they will fight this group, that it is allied with Iran. That was their excuse. People believed them, and they said, okay, they are going to fight these people, and it is their aim. But it was a big lie. They came to destroy our infrastructure, to kill thousands of people, to make a blockade on Yemen. So this was not the aim of the war. They are lying. They are destroying our country and, using Western weapons on Yemen, on civilians' houses. They have destroyed also, hospitals, schools, companies. The infrastructure is like 90% destroyed.
Mm-hmm. So which actions do you think that European Union should take on this conflict?
The European Union should, act and force all the Western countries to stop selling arms to Saudi, because what I really have noticed that UK, US and other Western countries are building their economy by selling arms to Saudi. So Saudi is destroying our country, and these countries are building their economy by selling arms to Saudi. And they should stop doing this because, there are thousands of people now dying. Every 10 minutes, a child dies in Yemen. So this is not fair. There is a famine, a massive famine in Yemen. No salaries, no electricity, no access to health care, no clean water, no sanitation. There are many things that happening in Yemen, like a cholera epidemic. There is a massive spread of cholera epidemic, and it is the worst humanitarian crisis in the world now.
So what does it need Yemen at this moment? They are needed for medical equipment, or what is more necessary?
Okay, the most necessary thing, the US and other countries first should stop selling arms to Saudi and should stop this bloody war. The second thing, Yemen need a humanitarian aid at these days and at these moments, also to rebuild the infrastructure. And to help Yemen to recover from this dirty economic war, because right now there are like 20 million people in Yemen in need of humanitarian aid. Children, they don't have a good education in Yemen. They are dying from hunger. They don't have I visited some areas in Yemen, and I have helped malnourished children and other, and poor families. When I used my Twitter account as a platform, as my journalist platform and humanitarian platform to help these children and to help these families, I saw really tragic stories that really heartbreaking. And these stories, it takes years to talk about what is happening in Yemen. So this is heartbreaking, and I think this war must be over.
Mm-hmm. You are not a journalist by formation because you didn't study journalism. How did you become a journalist?
Yeah, I didn't want to become a journalist. It was not my aim, but when the war started in 2015, March 26, 2015, when the war started, Saudi-led coalition targeted an area called Fajr al-Tan. this huge explosion, they used, a mother bomb. They call it mother of all bomb. They used this bomb, and it was a huge explosion. That explosion killed my best friend. His name was Bilal. He was my close friend. We were like more than brothers. The day before, I was with him, staying together in my home. The next day, he went to his home, and his mom called me at noon and said, Ahmad, Bilal died. I was in a very big shock. I didn't believe that. My aim was, after that, I thought that the best solution is to go to fight Saudis in their border, to take the revenge for my friend. But a journalist, her name is Jamila Hanan, I was in touch with her on Twitter. She told me, no, Ahmad, don't do that. Stay and use your Twitter and use your words to fight Saudis. You have to fight them by, publishing and posting about their daily crimes in Yemen. So I started to post in Twitter day by day, and then in 2016, there were like some famous crimes, they targeted the funerals and other things. And some newspapers like The Guardian and other newspapers, they contact me, and I did some reports. I also did a 360 documentary, and I won an award in this documentary. And also I started to publish about the malnourished children, and some people reacted and started to send money to me. I started to help these children. I posted their pictures before and after treatment. So people encouraged to help me to help these children. So I did it as a voluntary work to help the people in my country, Yemen. And I came here to Barcelona to get treatment for my eyes, to do a corneal transplantation surgery, and then I will come back to my country to help the poor people and to help the malnourished children, and that's it. Yeah.
And what was for you most surprising and more shocking here in Barcelona, because this is your first time in Europe?
There is like a nice order. Everything is like under control, and here in my country, Yemen, when we eat, we only use a spoon, and here they use knives and forks. So when I start to eat, I look around if someone will look at me, because I'm only eating with my hands and with my bare hands and spoon. This is one thing. The second thing, that when I find a lot of birds around the street is amazing, because in my country people hunt these birds and eat them, so these birds are afraid to be in streets. So it was amazing to feed them in La Rampla, and I visited also some interesting places like Tibidabo, l'Aquarium. Also I visited the famous stadium, Camp Nou, because I like football, and Barcelona team and is my best team. Okay.
Thank you very much, Ahmad, for these words. We will look forward for more information about Yemen.
Okay, thank you so much for having me here. Thanks.